My name is Chelsea Ryoko Wong, and I'm a painter based in San Francisco. When I was approached with this project to think about working with the museum's permanent collection, I was able to see the dresses, which are Chinese dresses between like the 1940s through the 70s. And so when you first see these dresses, they have this very magical, whimsical feel to them, where you open the closet and you literally see these gorgeous dresses that were very meaningful, important pieces of clothing that these women collected. And so when I was thinking about how to make paintings with them, I wanted to tell the women's lives who donated these dresses. And through that, I wanted to kind of show the history of them and the history of these garments, but also kind of give a different feel and kind of give a new life to them and honor the women in the lives that they live. And that must be Grace then, right? I think that would be the same person in this photo and that photo.
It looks like it.
Yeah, and then
this is her daughter.
For these paintings specifically, I feel like the colors are very inspired by Chinatown. One of the few neighborhoods that I've seen in the world where everything is just soaked in different pastels and kind of saturated tones and lighter tones. And I kind of wanted to integrate parts of Chinatown and iconic kind of imagery that you would think of when you think about a restaurant or a shop or the landscape of the neighborhood. For the inspiration for these scenes, some of it came through interviews that we had with the families, and then some of it came through inspiration from my own life. For example, one memory for me is learning to play mahjong with my aunts and kind of sitting at this table and having my cousin play and my two aunties kind of teach us. And so for this painting that I've created, it's kind of this idea of this kind of skill being passed through generations, but also having fun and kind of learning from your elders and creating a scene that feels like it's something that these women would have lived through, but also something that is a lived experience for me. I wanted to show representation of myself, representation of my family, and of my community. And so it's important for me to show the humanity of people, but also the humanity of these different cultures that may feel like something foreign to you or something that feels very separate. And I wanted to show it as kind of a cohesive place. Especially living in the Bay Area, I feel like we have a lot of diversity, and that's one of my favorite things about the museum. It's one of my favorite things about this region, about this area. And I feel like clothing is an expression of oneself. And so through these garments, I could really feel kind of the pride that these women had in their collections of dresses. I hope that through this installation, visitors will be able to see themselves within the work and also see this group of women and this community as individuals who led incredible lives and worked hard for their families.